The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? Sheldon J. Think About It Radio. Motivation Monday. I got a great interview with you guys tonight, man. I have Miss Kimberly Barnes, the president of the Houston Black Real Estate Association. Someone you need to know. You have to know. And once you meet her, you're going to want to meet her again. Miss Barnes has a great event coming up this Saturday, but I'm going to definitely let her speak about it. And we're going to just take a few minutes of you guys' time, and we're going to just present this event that's going on. Miss Barnes, thank you so much for your time, and welcome to Motivation Monday.
Wonderful. I am glad to be on Motivation Monday, and hopefully I'll be bringing a bunch of motivation with me in way of our homeownership recovery event that we will be motivating people to come out, volunteer, and if they've been affected by the storm, not only come out and volunteer, but take a part in all of the great information that we're going to have available.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Well, let the people know before we get into the meat and potatoes of this thing, how they can get a hold of you, contact information, all that good stuff, and then we can just explain to them this great event on Greens Road, I believe, right?
Yes, it is.
Right.
And so we will be having the homeownership recovery event on September 16th, as you said, and it will be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Greenhouse International Church, located at 200 West Greens Road. The phone number is 713-551-2092. I'm sorry, 713-551-2092. But you can register for this event. You can register for this event on our website at HBREAHouston.org. Again, www.HBREAHouston.org. Look for the tab that says Houston Strong Homeownership Recovery Event.
Houston Strong. That's what I'm talking about. That's funny you guys are doing an event about the water and the flood and stuff like that, the recovery event. Because yesterday, right, in church service, right, they spoke on when, when Jesus took the trip to the other side of the I guess the other side of the ocean or whatever, right, when they was on the boat. And remember the boat got to tossing and the waves got to waving and all that. And they said, oh, man, you don't care if we die or not? And what the first thing he said? Ye of little faith. Right?
Yeah, little faith. Yeah.
Yeah, little. So Houston Black Real Estate Association is in the boat with you. So you don't have to worry about getting to the other side on your journey, on your voyage, because you got them in the boat with you. What are you tripping for? You know, so I really appreciate that, because I went to an event you guys had before, man. I was totally impressed with the amount of just genuine, I care for people, right?
Yes.
I care for the community. That's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. At the Houston Black Real Estate Association, that is our focus. Our focus is democracy and housing. And a little bit of background for people who don't know who we are. We are the local chapter of NARAB. NARAB is the largest and oldest trade association in the country, and we were formed when we as blacks could not be a part of the Realtor Association, and we had no representation in the housing industry. So in order to create that democracy in housing, NARAD was formed in 1947, and our Houston chapter was formed in 1949. So we've been on the ground running ever since for you, our great city of Houston, ensuring that everyone who wants to own a home, regardless of color, gender, or age, can own a home if they would like to, and get the information that's out there. We're all about financial literacy, education, and making sure that we're helping those who otherwise would not have the same opportunity.
Say that again. And that's what I love about it, though, because, you know, there's redlining, right? There's been issues with the mortgage industry for years when it comes to African Americans. And so for you guys to put an organization together, you know, an association together to where you truly put the information in front of the people, because everybody that has a booth, everyone that has a table, they have valuable information that you can use. And if you can't personally use the information, I guarantee it's something you can pass off to somebody else. Because, again,
Absolutely.
everybody there truly has a heart for the community and an initiative to get people into home ownership. And that, I mean, again, I just can't say enough about the job you guys are doing, and I appreciate it because, again, I know caring is something that, you know, is hard work, but it's rewardable. It's rewardable, and not everybody is doing it. For you guys to be on the front lines for that, I mean, again, that's very commendable, and I wish you guys nothing but much success.
Thank you. Well, we couldn't do what we do without our sponsors, and so we are very, very grateful to Freddie Mac and Mr. Cooper, who's formerly known as Nation Star, for sponsoring this event for us, for getting behind us in our community after this natural disaster and saying, hey, we too want to take a part. So they are just not talking. They're walking the walk also, and they're putting their money where their mouth is with helping us in this recovery event. So they're going to be there. Their teams will be on the ground with information for those people who currently own a home and need help resetting their mortgage payments. If you have a Freddie Mac product or a Mr. Cooper, formerly known as Nation Star product, they'll be on the ground helping those people reset or figure out how to delay payments if they've been affected by the storm. But the good thing, Shelton, is if you are in the market for a home, or you were in the process of buying a home, and the home you went got flooded, or you were renting and you were considering, okay, now it's time to buy. We don't want those people to lose hope either. Home ownership is the number one wealth generator, and we lack a lot of that in the African-American community. So we don't want to lose ground because of that disaster. So not only are we going to have the recovery piece going on at this event, we're going to have realtors, insurance agents, lenders, everyone on the ground to bring in this great 100% 203H product. So if you were, since Texas was labeled as a natural disaster, we can now get 100% financing, no money down. So we're not going to leave out the purchase piece. If you were in the market to purchase, there will be people there that will help pre-qualify you on the spot. And not only for the 100% program, we're going to have people there talking about down payment assistance. And there's all types of down payment assistance and grant information out there. We're going to have workshops and classes so that people will be able to dispel the myths. There's a lot of myths out there, Sheldon, about down payment assistance. And we want to dispel some of those myths. You don't have to live in the undesirable neighborhoods. You don't have to make pennies in order to qualify for the grant funds. That's just not true. The rules and the guidelines are a lot more lenient than what a lot of people know, and they've been extended so that more people qualify. That information is going to be available. Sheldon, I've put people in homes with as little as $500 to $1,500. You can't even rent when you put your first month in your deposit for that kind of money, let alone own them. And at this fair, we're going to have that type of information available so that people will know that they can own a part of the American dream, the wealth builder, which is real estate, that they too can own it, even now, even at this time of recovery in the city.
See, that's why you're good at what you do, though, because I don't know if you can hear it or not. I hear the excitement when you talk about this, right? I'm about this. I'm about this real estate, son. You know what I mean? So it's like the excitement comes across in your voice, and so people can't help but get excited and resonate with what you guys are doing because, again, this is your passion, right? And you're really, really passionate about this, and then you're putting people around you, a team of people that's also passionate about helping and really just being service and helping people out here that really need the help. And, again, I was at that event you guys had a while ago, and just the looks on those people's face that, oh my gosh, somebody truly cares. Someone truly cares about me and my situation. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge.
Yes, because they're not coming in. This was originally scheduled just to be a homeowner fair. But when the Heavy Harvey came and hit Houston, our sponsor said, we've got to do more. And so we added the recovery piece to our housing fair. So now we have FEMA and SBA who will participate. We've even got attorneys. If there's some contractual disputes that have happened because of the storm, or they want an attorney to review a contract from a contractor who's going to repair the home, we're even going to have attorneys that will be on the ground for free offering the legal information and legal advice to help people with those issues. There are some people who can't get the FEMA and are being denied because they're living in a property that they inherited and they hadn't changed the name information on it. They're going to help with that also. They'll be able to lead them into the right direction to get the help that they need for that. A lot of people don't know with FEMA, if you've been declined, that you also can escalate it up. They have a dispute process, if you've been declined. Some people just give up. No, you want to go through the process. So that information is going to be available there. And then on top of that, it's going to be kid-friendly. We're going to have face painting for the kids. They're going to have people out there doing the balloon design, snow cones, popcorn. And then we're also going to have the food trucks out for the adults so that they can get a bite to eat as well. It is going to be a family, fun-friendly event. Even though we've had this disaster, we're out here, we want to uplift people's spirits. We want them to know that we do care and that there is help out there for them.
And that's exactly what the goal is. I think I think Harvey, man, was for the people that have the servant hearts that truly want to care, and it brought out all that, right? I mean, remember, you think about it. Just the weeks before, everybody was arguing. This nation was as divided as it could be, right? Then all of a sudden, something as simple as water come through. Hey, we're together. We're in this together. Because you know why? Everybody was with. Everyone was with. And so that was a common denominator, right? You wasn't the Democrat, Republican, white, black, rich, poor.
Yeah.
You was wet. And so
and that's the thing. And that's when I say that, it doesn't matter what color you are. If you're hurting, if you were affected by this, we're here for you. Again, our organization is about democracy and housing. Yes, we are the Houston Black Real Estate Association because when our organization was formed, that was our service base. That's the only people that we could help. And still, in the city of Houston, even though we are a high number of the population in the city of Houston as its diversity is, we still have the lowest number of home ownership, the lowest percentage of home ownership, even with more blacks being educated now. More blacks making more money now. So we still have a problem. So there is a need to have a NARAB and a Houston Black Real Estate Association so that we are getting democracy and housing for everyone. But again, this does not mean, I don't care if you're Hispanic, Asian, Caucasian. Right. If you were affected by this storm, we are Houston strong. And we are asking that you come out to this event. We're going to love on you. We're going to help you also to make sure that you're getting everything that you need in order to recover.
That's solid. That's solid right there. Now, the people that want to come and do they need to bring in information, paperwork, documentation, anything they need to bring with them?
Well, that would be great if you have that information. If you're currently in a Freddie Mac backed loan, or you have Nation Star, who is now known as Mr. Cooper Loan, and you want to see if they can get some help with the forbearance because you were affected by the storm, by all means, bring that paperwork out. If you want to purchase a home and you want to see where you are, by all means, come and let them pull your credit. They'll sit down and do an application with you and get you pre-qualified. If you want to walk away with a solid pre-qualification, then yes, bring your check stubs, your bank statements, and your W-2s for the last 2 years. If you're self-employed, bring your tax return. So if you have those items, go ahead and bring them out with you. Make sure you have your ID if you're going to want to have your credit pull and do a pre-qualification. But Mr. Cooper, formerly known as Nation Star, will be on the ground, and they will be pre-qualifying those people who want to own a home. And I want to say this, if you come out and go through the pre-qualification process and say you're denied, that's okay. We're going to have the people on the ground that's going to help you, hold your hand, and walk you to the point where you're ready to get back to the table of home ownership. So we've got the credit class that will be going on. We've got the counselors. We're going to have good counselors out there. We're going to have people out there talking about how to budget to properly prepare to own a home. Yes, so ma'am. You won't be lost if you want to own a home or you think that, well, I can't because I have credit issues. Don't assume anything.
Exactly.
Come out and let the professionals tell you where you are, and then sign up with one of those realtors out there or realtors members out there and a lender out there who will handhold you through the process to home ownership.
That's what I'm talking about right there. And talking about one-stop shopping. What you guys are doing, though, you are taking all the excuses away because you covered everything. Well, I can't do it because of my credit. Well, I can't do it because of the money. Well, I can't do it because of this. Oh, the whole gambit is covered. So there's no more excuses. So the Houston Black Real Estate Association, they are taking your excuses away, and they're adding value. So if nothing more, come out and get some of this value that's being added to the table, and then bring somebody with you. Because again, I can personally say with those events, they truly care. They truly want you to get it. You want to walk away empowered. You're going to walk away with a bunch of information that you can share with some other people that may not have been able to attend the event. And that's how detailed they are at this event. So I can speak for them and I can vouch for them, man. They truly care about the community, and not just care about the community for a photo op or a picture or a hashtag or a Facebook.